So it says, is it really that hairy?
Well, one can get pretty hairy if you don't shave it every now and then.
I mean, I suppose that's probably true.
But then I said, nice Hufflepuffs, and then she slapped me. I don't get it.
Oh, jeez. Well,
man, Kitty's got Ravenclaws. I'm telling you what.
I mean, you do know what I asked my girlfriend about that. You know, I was like trying to use pickup line on her. And I said, hey, baby, you want to go play some Hogwarts Legacy with me? Yeah. And she was like, why? And I was like, I was just wondering if you mind if I slither in.
Yeah. Let me show you how I speak my parcel tongue, baby. Rudin' old Jake Squad member for a month.
Hey, welcome to another month, Rudin. Appreciate you.
Long live
the Game Beaters. Thank you, Rudin. Good man, good man. Everybody else, you can follow Rudin's footsteps and become a member.
That's right. Get those emojis, baby.
That's right.
Those beater J's or whatever you want to call them.
Yeah. The beater, like that's emojis, but beater just. You also get I post a couple times a week of members only exclusive posts that you can read, like what we're up to, that kind of thing.
What's up, Red Hazy?
Red Hazy, what's up?
What's happening, buddy?
Great White North with the also showing off his badge over there. Appreciate you. Got Evil Dan in the house, Game Pro Delta, and Red Hazy. Red Hazy with the baiting.
Indeed.
Got the baiting socks ready.
Indeed.
So what are we doing today, Mr. Boots?
Oh, we're playing a little bit of this Hogwarts Legacy. See what it do, you know?
Yeah.
Cancel culture be damned. Come and get us, bitches.
You can't cancel somebody who's never been anywhere. I mean, come on.
It's true. Well, anyway, every now and again we try to throw something new at you. I know we live in the 8-bit homebrew world. We love being there.
Yeah. And
providing that kind of stuff for you.
Right.
But every now and again we like to mix it up, play something brand new.
And we're not doing this because it's like, screw you, cancel. It's like, Boots here is the actual fan of Harry Potter.
I've been a Potter fan for a while. It's one of the things Lady Boots got me into.
Yeah.
Read all the books, got into it. But, yeah.
Yeah, so, we're going to play it. Boots he's been playing it for the past 20 minutes. He's been like, just get to the stream.
I've just been reacquainting myself with the controls because I'm at a spot where I thought would be good to start streaming at. I've been playing it for, I don't know, I've got probably 3 hours gameplay in already. I haven't gotten too far, though. But I'm right at a spot where I'm about to go to Hogsmeade for the first time. And so I thought, this might be a good spot to stop and start when we go to stream. So here we are, and that's the story.
Sticking to that one.
That's right.
Rudin says this game is fresh out of the oven. It pretty much is.
Yeah.
Great White's off to see his GF. Have a good V-Day, my friend.
Indeed.
Red Hazy says that he's personally offended and think your bank should shut you down.
Well.
I mean, again, you can't get blood from a turnip.
It don't work. I mean, you get some beet juice for those Impossible Burgers, maybe, but that's about all you're going to get.
Oh, man. Better than spending Valentine's Day at a Hanager mine? People have a bad habit of literally losing their hearts there. I might get that if I knew what a Hanager mine was.
Yeah, that's probably a joke there, but I don't know if we get it.
I wish HP came out earlier. I was just too old when it did. I was kind of there too. I was kind of like a lot of people that were just the generation after me were reading Harry Potter all the time, and I was like, I don't get it.
Yeah, and I wasn't into it when it first came out either. I was just like, whatever.
I ended up reading the first book before the second one came out, and I was just like, okay, it was okay.
Well, Lady Boots had all the books, and so I just kind of got into it and just started reading. And sometimes if I start reading, I just get voracious in the reading. I just need it. And so I probably burned through all of the books in, I don't know, once I got going. I bet it was about a week and a half by the time I burned through all of them.
Hmm.
So,
right on.
yeah, it was just something for, you know, Lady Boots and I to
You bonded over it.
bond over and all that, whatnot.
Yeah. That's cool.
It was pretty cool. I've been to Potter World in Florida, and that was cool too.
What do you think of the Beasts series? Right, like the.
I like it. I don't know if I've seen the most recent one.
I heard it wasn't that great. Like I heard
Yeah.
it just was plagued with problems, and they never. But yeah.
I like a couple of the characters in there, but.
Why is Slytherin the best house? You don't need to answer it because it's obvious. Because you can slither in.
Give her that parcel tongue, baby. That's what I'm saying. Shit.
Red Hazy was into Harry Pothead. Watch My Bloody Valentine to get the joke made. I've seen that movie, My Bloody Valentine, and the remake that they did with Jensen Ackles from Supernatural, but yeah, I just don't remember it. So anyway, we'll get to the gameplay here.
Yeah.
See what it does over
See
here
what's crack-a-lackin'.
in gameplay land.
All right. Just gonna go ahead and talk to this guy right here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Can you guys hear this at home? You probably hear it better than we can. I can see it's
I'm
pretty
told you're in
loud.
dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them.
Hogsmeade.
Your first foray into the village. It is.
Red Hazy was like, I was huffing puffing back then.
I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides. Hogsmeade's a charming little place.
Hogsmeade?
Self-contained, too.
What is Hogsmeade? Is that I'm a noob, everybody.
It's a village that's close to the castle.
Is
It's
that
supposed to
part of
be-
lore though?
Yeah. Yeah, it sticks close to the lore here. But it's set in like the late 1800s, so way before Harry Potter existed and everything.
Right. There's a whole different generation. I wonder if this is canon. If they've, like sometimes they'll make
I don't know.
certain pieces of media
I'm
canon.
glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
What's a
As am I.
Hufflepuff?
Thank you, by the way.
I don't know. What is the Hufflepuff?
Hufflepuff's one of the four houses. So there's Slytherin, Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, and Hufflepuff.
Okay. Hufflepuff. Bro, I know nothing about Potter. I hear you, Evil Dan. You and me both. We're gonna be the noobs along for the ride. Boots is gonna get sick of explaining stuff to us.
I'm so surprised the professor would entrust me with
Yeah, I don't pretend to be a Harry Potter expert or anything. Shit, I just.
What is this magic thing you're doing here? Running? Is that magic? How does that work? Why do they wear dresses, dude? Why do they got long trench coats?
Attention. This trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Is that Hermione?
Be of service. Scribner, the librarian.
I don't know about that water. Looks alright.
Oh, that water's alright.
Looks alright.
It's not as...
Professor Weasley came
It's a little bit shinier than I
was
would
able
think
to
it would be.
convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
Scribner. They got a lot of stuff I don't understand. I'm just a simple caveman.
So, how did you manage to get to the librarian's bad side? Well,
You look like Weasley, says Matrix.
differing opinions.
I am pretty much a Weasley, that's for sure.
I, on the other hand,
Dude, is Weasley your favorite character?
I wouldn't say that, no.
Oh, he gets that Hermione in the end, though. I
Oh, he
mean,
does.
just one moment. This
spoilers.
is an excellent spot to get
I've seen the movies, I guess.
They're pretty
That's my main Harry Potter
They make a
knowledge.
potion ingredient.
But any book reader would tell you that's not where it's at, right? GamePro Delta says the Hanager Mine is where the disaster that sets up the rest of both films takes place. The original had the freaking voice of Sabretooth, the late Don Frank's in it. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I do remember it took place in the mines. I just didn't... It's been a long time. Let's just put it that way. Rudin says, I saw the first few Potter movies, but then tapered off and never finished the series. Yeah, I kind of did that too, and then I saw the first few, and then I didn't, and then when the last one came out, I was like, I better catch up. And I kind of watched them all in 3 days or whatever.
The last two were okay.
From the Forbidden Forest. Look, what's going on?
Prisoner of Azkaban's okay.
Quite a sight, isn't it?
I'm not too big of a fan
You
of
don't see that every day.
some of the movies. Like Goblet of Fire, it starts to deviate from the books and stuff. And
Yeah.
I mean, that's you know, it's everything does that.
But it doesn't make it... I feel like... I know what you mean, dude, because that's how I felt about She-Hulk, right? It deviated so far from the comic, I couldn't get into it.
Yeah.
And people are like, oh, get over it. It's like, well, that's just how I feel. What can I do? Like, that's just it. And, you know, nobody says, like, oh, Harry Potter deviated from books. Nobody's like, get over it. Like, I don't know why it's like a thing now that people are just like, they like to defend when it deviates. But whatever.
Lady Booth says that first time she saw Goblet of Fire in the theater, the first time it deviated, there was like all kinds of booze,
Oh, yeah.
cat calls and stuff. Yeah, there's like people left.
Mm.
I've been there 5 years.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not that hardcore.
No, I mean, I'll say I've paid money for this. I'm going to watch it. Make sure I don't like it. No.
I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You
Red Hazy says, I do think this is canon because JK didn't have involvement. Oh,
Yeah, she wasn't involved in this. Really
So I don't think it's canon, is what you're saying. Okay. That would make sense. She gets the royalty check, though, I guess.
Oh, I'm sure.
She gets royalty checks from everything. You know?
Oh yeah, it's just like
though I suppose most
just like Spielberg did at that ET ride.
Yeah.
You ever go to that? You ever check it? Well, have you ever been to Universal Studios
you've seen
in
quite a
Florida?
bit yourself.
No, I haven't.
Okay, well there's
Most notably that
an
drive.
ET ride in there that was built in like
Eventful.
it's one of the older ones. I think they're sunsetting it now, but it had to have been built not too long after the movie came out.
Mhm.
Like it was that that 80s kind of feel. You know how you go to the amusement rides and there's like you can kind of get a sense of what decade they were built in based on the technology of the ride and you know, how immersive it is. The ET one was very not great.
Fair.
But I guess Spielberg made like from that ride alone, it was something like $1 million a day
Wow.
for the licensing.
Yeah.
Just to have that ride there, and he was making it for the entire time it's been there.
Wow, man. I know they include that in like they've made like Universal Studios video games where you can visit it virtually in a video game, and that is a big feature in the video games is the ET stuff.
Yeah.
So that's probably, man, I can't imagine how much you made off that. And ET's never had a good game.
I know.
What did Mr. Moon?
Oh, hey, what's up, Mile High? I've yet to watch any Harry Potter movies. That's all right. Evil Dan hasn't either. Only the first two movies are good, and the books are better, says Matrix.
See, this thing it doesn't allow. I'm not at the spot yet of having it being open, you know, quite a bit. Like if you're in a mission, you can't really deviate.
Oh, it wants you to complete the mission before you can.
Well, no, it wants you to stay with the guy. Like, well, look, I'll try to get away from him.
Yeah. And then if you abandon him, you'll have to start all over, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't abandon Sebastian now. What's up, Batman? Welcome to the chat cave, good sir, Mr. Bruce. The second Dumbledore was crap, says Matrix. Because when they changed Dumbledore, it went downhill. I mean, they had to. He died, right? Didn't the original Dumbledore die? In the guy who played Dumbledore in the movies?
Oh,
I thought so.
think so.
I think that's why they changed it.
it's like there's like a kind of a bit of a Potter like curse. A lot of the people from the movies have died.
Haggard just died. Is that his name, Haggard?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He died fairly recently.
I think it started with Rickman.
Yeah, I remember when
Rickman died.
Yeah.
And then, like a lot of like the side players and stuff have died too.
Oh.
Like the guy who played it, like the parent, the foster parents of Potter, and then like some of the people who played the teachers and stuff. Quite a few folks have died.
Well, that's no good.
Yeah.
The main cast seems to You doing all right still?
Yeah.
They're all pretty young when they started, though. I'd recommend tracking down the recent Scream Factory release of My Bloody Valentine. Restored pretty much every kill save for the drill bit one seamlessly back into the film. That might be pretty cool. The Scream Factory stuff's always decent, though. People need to stop changing things for the worse. I mean, they couldn't. I don't think with Dumbledore they could have helped that, though, Matrix. It's like, I think he died. But who knows? I could be wrong about that.
Give me that page.
Oh, by the way, happy birthday to Evil Dan today.
Oh, that's right. Evil Dan's birthday is on Valentine's Day. Ain't that lovely? He's not a big fan, but still.
He's got his Valentine right here. He's got 5.
That's right. He's got the 5-knuckle Valentine. That Valentine keeps giving all year round.
But yeah, good to see you guys. Good to see everybody. Batman saying hi. E.T. Go Come, says Red Hazy. That's actually a video game for Atari. Is it Atari? There's a game called E.T. Go Come. And it's kind of, I think it's a bootleg E.T. game. Whoa, that chest has got an eye. It's looking right at your dick. Open the chest with your penis. Stick it in its eye.
Give me your Hufflepuffs.
Is that a name? Is that another name for your balls, dude? Rudin says some movies just aren't good to be made into a video game. Well, that's true. Like E.T. Is that what we're talking about? Yeah. Richard Harris died. Still, they could have found someone better. Okay. Alright, that makes sense. First Dumbledore died right before Chamber of Secrets hit theaters. Okay. Michael Coltrane is his actual name. IIRC. Old people die. That's true. They do.
I do.
Rudin says, I like Draco. He seemed cool. I said that weird. I said it like a...
Draco.
I like Draco. You know, he's Draco. He's got the top over there. The top's on top of the car. With my khakis. Happy birthday, Evil Dan, says Rudin. Evil Dan says, FV Day. I appreciate the birthday. Should we, I mean, I might sing Happy Birthday to Evil Dan, but...
Uh-oh. You're gonna get a Dan V singing too.
You're gonna have to wait till the end of the stream by the Q&A time. You know, that's when we get the cake out, blow out the candles.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get.
The Scream Factory release is a little pricey, not as bad as the now long out of production Lionsgate's DVD and the Blu-rays of My Bloody Valentine. I'm pretty sure I have the Lionsgate one, the DVD.
I just have to pop into
I don't remember
find something for my sister.
to look. Long ago did I pick up that. Bootleg Atari game, I believe.
It's Hogsmeade.
I bet Game Pro Delta has the skin. He probably does.
What that guy in the CR wanted for that Atari bootleg game? On $3,000 for it or something?
Yeah, when we were at the... Yeah, I thought it said $3,000, but then when I was walking by, he's like, "It's $2,000, and I'll do trades." And I'm like, "What do you want me to trade my car, dude? Like, what?" I don't got $2,000 for a video game. For an Atari. It was a complete in box X-Man, which, I mean, that's a harder one to get, I guess. You just got it in with all those other games. You can just thumb through them.
I'll find the Zonkos.
Evil Dan says, "My mom sang me happy birthday yesterday." Was that over the phone, dude, or did you go visit? Game Pro Delta. E.T. Go Come was a European exclusive release. AVGN reviewed it as a teaser for reviewing the actual E.T. game in his first movie. I remember that. Evil Dances over the phone. Okay. Well, that's nice, dude. Should have recorded that. I'm gonna drop my lid. Oh well, I'm lidless. AVGN's the only time I ever heard of it. I've seen it in real life, like once or twice at conventions and stuff, but I was thinking about having us do like ET games at one point, because there's a couple of them. There's the Atari one, and then someone remade the Atari game for the NES, which seems pretty cool. And then there was like there was like a Game Boy one, 2 Game Boys, and a Game Boy Advance ET. And a couple PC games.
They made an ET Game Boy Advance game, huh?
Yeah, they did. Which is weird. I mean, that would have been like 2000. Like 20 years after ET came out. But that Game Boy Advance one, it like takes place on ET's planet, and he's like going around and you're collecting flowers, and it's like a farm simulator or something. It's like,
okay.
Because you know E.T. was always into the plants or something, I guess. I don't know. I haven't played much of it.
Oh, he like reviving the plants, I guess.
Yeah. So I guess like they figured in the expanded universe he was like some kind of farmer.
You know, a couple levels where you're flying on the bicycles might be cool.
Yeah.
If they did that right.
That was in there was a Game Boy game, and that's in that. I've seen the recent Scream Factory release of Bloody Valentine on eBay for $20. Picture quality is vastly superior since they were able to find an almost complete print. That's cool. I always like getting upgrades of movies. Back when I collected, I don't collect movies anymore, but back when I did, it was always awesome to get like the latest awesome transfer, remastered sound and stuff. I'm kind of a sucker for like special features.
Yeah, man. Remember when like Best Buy was like half the store was movies?
Yeah.
Movies and music and everything else, and now it's like half an aisle. It's like delegated over to the car audio section.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a sad display, man. I have a hard time going into Best Buy these days. It's a much different.
I'm trying to think what's their big.
It's like all Apple, and
it's a lot of phones.
It's all phone, Apple, like, you know, computer stuff, and then they've got
the video game section's kind of taken over the.
They've got a fair amount of video game and a fair amount of like TV, audio, AV stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, they don't have like nearly like. I mean, they used to have like 3 aisles of nothing but like receivers.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Like, and then like 2 aisles of speakers, and like that car audio room was so badass.
Mm-hmm.
Where you just go in and pick a button, have this amp and this speakers and this receiver. Oh,
I've been looking for a car stereo, and I go in there every once in a while, and they got nothing.
No, yeah, you can't get shit at Best Buy anymore as far as audio goes. Alright, you gotta visit all these places.
Is Beat 'em and Eat 'em a bootleg? Well, I don't think it was a official Atari release or anything, but
I'd have loved to see the cover art for that though. The guy who did all the cover art for all those great Atari games.
Oh yeah,
I'd love to see that guy do.
It'd just be a smiling woman with like a little bit of cream on her face or something. Whipped cream.
Ooh, what we got here?
Oh.
Won't you search my bag? Won't you put your hands in my bag? Root around in there. See what kind of magic you might find in my bag.
Well, I hold my wand and rub my wand.
Okay, I'm not sure what was in there, but alright. Oh, 10 galleons. Alright, fair enough.
Is that dollars?
Yeah, galleon is a gold piece. And I think they got, like, the Knut is, like, the bronze or something, and then they something for the silver. I can't remember.
Man, some of these textures are really nice. Like the moss on the ground and stuff. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm liking some of it, and then other stuff I'm like, I mean, some of it seems like a little rough around the edges, but maybe not.
But like, look at the building right there. The side of that building that you're standing next to. Like, it's got like moss on it and stuff, and it's pretty cool looking.
It is cool looking.
I can definitely appreciate stuff like that.
I would take your sack.
Grab a sack and take it.
Empty out your sack.
Never seen My Bloody Valentine. Wonder for streaming. That's a good question.
Where are we at here?
Check Scream Factor's YouTube channel. That might be a good idea.
Never mind anybody. I'll just take this cup of tea. There you go.
Tea and crumpets. Can you play that record player? Glad Rags Mannequin.
Unlike the enchanted mannequins favored by students for dueling practice, the mannequins at Glad Rags serve only as a means to display the latest in wizarding fashion.
Alright. Yeah. Oh, look at that. You're winding it up. Oh, it's coming through the controller. That's kind of cool. Alright then.
Indeed. That's kind of cool.
Best Buy is weak, especially Coralville. Good luck on car audio. It's almost distinct? You mean extinct? I hope. When did Boots start sounding like a leprechaun? Well, he's got some leprechaun in him. I've seen the little leprechaun inside of him.
Oh my.
Are you surprised when I touched the dwarf inside?
I thought the shower curtain was closed. Alright.
It is, dude. I put a camera in there.
I'm not sure what the story is.
Best Buy might not be that good these days, but they still sell some things. Got my Sony 1000 XM4s from Best Buy on Black Friday a couple years ago. Is that, are those speakers? Also, when that new Sony Walkman comes out, I'll probably grab it from there. They got a Walkman? Is that like a streaming player? I can't imagine them like making...
I knew they were bringing out a new Walkman, but it was kind of like an iPod.
Yeah,
like the old iPods.
So you put MP3s on it? I don't even know if people...
Yeah, I think you can put files on it and
maybe stream. Like, it would have to have internet, so you could...
Might come preloaded with Spotify. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, what am I doing here?
A lot of guys will be emptying their sack tonight. That's what the baiting socks are for.
Do I talk to you, or what's the story?
I'm more of a Discman guy myself. I like the Discman, but not the early ones that would every time you take a step they would skip.
Oh yeah, the sports ones, when those sports ones came out, man, that was where it was at.
Oh yeah,
they were pricey. They were pricey buggers, but they really did work pretty well.
Yeah, they would like read in advance so they wouldn't skip.
I didn't need Glad Rags.
Really
they had like a little flash drive on there.
Mm-hmm.
Like the early versions.
Yeah, and it would kind of read ahead like 10 seconds or something so that if you dropped it, it would not skip. Nightbot, why did the man put his money in the freezer? Because he wanted cold, hard cash. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Red Hazy said that wasn't too bad. Alright. See, Nightbot's alright sometimes. Evil Dan hasn't said F you to him tonight.
Uh-huh.
Matrix says the new Walkman plays FLAC and it can stream Spotify and it's Android based. Okay. So you can probably put apps and stuff on it. It's basically a glorified phone. Is what it sounds like. Funny thing is Warwick Davis plays Professor Flitwick in the Harry Potter films. I forgot Warwick Davis was in there. I forgot he acted up until
Don't mind me if
Willow.
I was just petting this little pussy here.
Oh, that's I like that you can pet the pussy.
You gotta be nice to the pussy. That'll get you a long way in life.
Just don't say you'll grab her by it. I'll get you in trouble. Skip list. Yeah, the skip list. Rune says CD technology was kind of jank. CDs always skipped in car stereos too. But now they're okay. Like, I have a CD player in my car. And
you know what? I had a Kenwood 10-disc player, car audio version in my car back in 90... When was that? 95?
Oh, the
95, 96,
that
right?
old...
I had that Kenwood with the tape deck that controlled it. And that thing never skipped.
Yeah.
Never.
You paid quite a bit for that, though.
It was pricey. It was a pricey booger. I bet, fuck, I want to say it was close to $500 back then.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I thought maybe more.
That was just for the disc player, and there was nothing to it.
Yeah.
There was nothing to it. It was just a shell and, like, a hole to do the 10-disc little cartridge and, like, the mechanism to change the discs, and that was really it, the reader.
Yeah.
500. Yeah, and then the deck itself was like top of the line Kenwood at the time. That thing ran 400. So I had quite a pretty penny in my stereo for a car that wasn't worth $200.
That car was jank.
That car was the definition of jank, baby.
That was a Flintstones car. You could put your foot through the bottom and
1980 Citation, baby.
Oh man. Evil Dan says, I had a Discman because I didn't have an in-dash CD player. I remember that, dude. It wasn't too bad, though. What's up, Chum Nasty? Welcome. Chum says, hey.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
It plays cassette tapes. That'd be cool. If the Walkman did, the new Walkman.
That would be cool.
I kind of want... So we're doing a vinyl, but... I was thinking for, like, the Bobobot release that I've got hidden away somewhere that'll come out someday, I'm thinking I might do tape only.
Ooh, cassette only.
Yeah, I've been looking into it. It's a little pricey, but not too bad.
Loops and loops.
But it's like... I would have to sell, like, at least 20 of them to make my money back. And it's like, I don't know. I don't know if there's 20 people out there with cassette players that would want to buy it.
Hard to say. Hard to say.
People might want it just for the novelty of it, but... I had a Blawpunk in my VW Passat, and someone stole it and I never recovered. Oh, man.
Blawpunk used to make some good stuff.
They used to... I remember anytime someone would bring up Blawpunk, it would be like... Oh yeah, like people thought that was high end.
Some of them were. I mean, a lot of the BMWs from the 80s into the 90s all had Blawpunks stock from the factory.
Right on. Yeah, I don't remember thinking it was jank ever.
Fine. God bless
Evil Dan says that Dick Boots' car was a hoopty.
It was a hoopty. That is no lie.
I'm rocking the Bloodhound Gang CD in my car right now, says Red Hazy. Hey man, that's a good disc.
Indeed.
It can probably play cassette tapes if you plug in one of those USB cassette adapters. Okay. Who knows though, man? Like, when I got the new iPhone, I was like, I'd always listen to my headphones on it, and then all of a sudden you can't plug in your headphones without an adapter, and it's like, what the hell? What the hell, iPhone? You don't have room for the...
Oh, but now you can get the lanyard or whatever the hell they call it, basically to convert your earbuds into... Used to be headphones.
Yeah,
for like 50 years. Oh man, Apple's some shystery bitches.
Apple's like, how can we figure out ways to charge people for stuff that
shystery bitches
that people would pay for, just to get the old technology that they like. It's weird.
Oh, thank goodness.
Nicholas Sanford.
How you doing, buddy?
Dick, my man, watch Super Bowl halftime show.
You know, I know a lot of people are being all like it was, you know, the greatest halftime show ever, and that's bullshit because that's Prince. But I didn't think it was all that great.
I didn't even watch it.
There was several lip sync flubs. I mean, it was all right. I mean, she's prego and everything. I mean, I get it, but it was supposed to be the big comeback. You know,
Yeah.
she'd been away from things for a long time. It's just, I don't know. I thought it felt flat to me.
The only thing I really saw on it was our buddy Damon wrote, if she drops the baby at the end of this performance, that would make this the ultimate. Like the baby pops out.
Super baby!
Like right
And
on
they
the
started throwing it around, you know.
right on beat.
Go long!
They got like the big trash can ending. Boom! Pops out.
That would be pretty great. I'm not gonna lie, that would be pretty great. Weird Al needs to do halftime. I agree with that. So does Metallica.
I'd be totally down for Weird Al halftime. Doom Eternal Collector's Edition came with the soundtrack on cassette. I went and bought a new player just for heck yeah. Heck yeah.
Indeed.
I love that kind of stuff. All I listen to now is Spotify. I'm a Spotify person too, dude. I mean, I got it for free for like 2 years or something, so that's partially why. But Spotify is pretty good. They got everything I need. Dryerland. What's up, Dryerland? Showing off your Game Beaters badge in here. Had a boombox in the backseat of my Chevette.
I had a Chevette. I had an 84 Chevette that was like in mint condition.
Said, I listened to Hell Awaits by Slayer till the hot sun warped the cassettes.
That Chevette I had manual brakes and manual steering.
Manual brakes?
Didn't even have power brakes.
Oh, no.
First time I test drove it, I was like, oh, these brakes ain't working. And the dealer guy was like, we ain't selling this to you then. But it was such a kitschy little thing, and it was in like mint condition. This car only had like 23,000 miles. Mm-hmm. This was like back in 99, I think.
Yeah.
And so I went back, and the guy's like, oh, that thing's got manual brakes. You gotta really get into it to brake that thing. It's like, that ain't gonna be good in snow. Oh yeah, Evan, I remember your Fiero. You had that thing banging, man. That car was sounding real good.
Freaking 4, what's up, man? Welcome. Looks like you're partying down, dude. Freaking 4, maybe we'll see you in a couple... Well, we're going to see you anyway, for sure, when we go to... We're going to Midwest Gaming Classic,
Midwest Gaming Classic, yo!
And, I don't think we've really announced this yet, but we're going to do a panel out there. So that'll be fun. If you guys come to our panel.
Indeed, indeed.
We're going to have us and some NES devs out there, and it should be a good time.
Yeah. Looking forward to it.
Yeah. RS Matrix says, don't get me started on Apple. Yeah, let's not get started on Apple.
I think some of y'all might be coming to meet us in Des Moines. Right?
That's what I hear.
We got the old Nirvomit. Nirvomit's cooking something up special, cooking up a little something special for you in Des Moines.
Yeah,
on the 25th.
If you're going to be there, we take requests. So
on the 25th, and that's an early show, all ages at Woolies.
Yeah. It goes to 11 though.
And it says it starts at 6.
Yeah.
Which that's got to be doors open at 6.
Yeah, I saw a show starts at 7.
Okay.
7 or something like that.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yep, doors at 6, so show at 7.
That makes more sense.
Apple's going to USB-C? Oh, that would be nice. Their weird lightning cable's crazy. Didn't watch Super Bowl at all. There's no way it was the best ever. Yeah. We already figured that out. Remember when Janet showed her nip? yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Yes, Sake Hump.
That was shaking up to not be a great halftime show either, man. That thing was all over the place.
What,
This is the halftime show
with Janet Jackson?
Yeah, and you know it was set up.
Oh, yeah.
There's no way that wasn't planned.
Yeah. He ripped it right off. He's just like, whoosh.
Yeah.
You're like, okay.
Yeah.
Oh no, we didn't mean to do that. It sure looked like it. But okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's to me. That's what pop music is anymore. Is like, how can we drum up controversy so we can get more publicity? That's all it is.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm done with sports in general now, says Red Hazy. Too much other good stuff to watch. I mean, I'm kind of with you there. I know a lot of people aren't, and that's cool too. Whatever.
I've been following the Iowa women's basketball. They're ranked number 7 in the country. They've been doing pretty good. Dryerland with the $4 donation.
Thank you, Dryerland. Oh boy. Was that what was that?
That was from the goodies.
I was gonna say that was. I thought that was the Chuck dance, man.
Very good. It wasn't very good. I mean, what do you want for $4?
You don't got enough chunk yet either. We appreciate you, Dryerland. Thank you very much.
Whoa, what's going on here?
Whoa, you got some magic stairs.
Opened up some stairs.
Prince, U2, Michael Jackson. Spotify sucks because it has no lossless. I wish it did. You're right. It would be nice to have lossless, but can't have it all. I burned all my CDs to FLAC and put them on my Jellyfin server. I don't know what that is, but that's cool. Do a barrel roll. That's Dryland.
All right.
Dryland. The thing finally caught up to the chat. And
Uh,
it's giving Dryland props for his donation.
Let's see.
Can't live without Spotify. Well, I had a Fiero, says Pau. Okay. Dan, like manual brakes, like on the Flintstones. That car that he had had a hole in the bottom of the floorboard. You could put your foot through if you wanted to.
I mean, I fixed it. I got some license plates and shit. I fixed it. But, I mean, toward the end of its life, the latch that held the seat in place, it was like a bench seat in the front. The latch that held the seat in place broke.
Yeah.
I was never really able to fix it. So every time you'd hit the brake, the whole seat would go back, and every time you hit the gas, the whole seat would go forward.
Yeah.
And like sometimes I wouldn't tell people that was the case when they'd get in. It's like, what the fuck?
I remember when that car blew up in the middle of the four-way.
McDonald's drive-thru.
Oh, yeah.
Blew up a McDonald's drive-thru. We had to push it through McDonald's drive-thru and down the main drag in Macomb.
You and your family in the McDonald's drive-thru, dude.
I know. My sister ran in one of the vestibules in one of the stores.
Yeah. Then she married the guy later.
Sure did. Insane. Good stuff.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the
Catch
spell
up
card.
to what you guys are saying here. Bass tubes in the back, brah. I remember those bass tubes. Was that you that had the bass tube?
I had one for a while. I was never a fan of how it sounded in my car.
Bass tubes don't work for rock, I think.
Yeah, I've heard some of them that sound good, and more than not, I just didn't think they sounded that good.
No, they're just to get attention more so than making the music sound good, I think.
I had two 15-inch MTX subs. I had a couple Jensen 6x9s, a couple other mid-range, and a couple tweeters. That's what I had. Connected to 3 amps. Then I had a Pioneer equalizer, Pioneer tape deck, and then I traded that for the Kenwood with the control with the 10-disc changer.
For now, let's get the spellcraft.
Man, I don't remember any of my stereo stuff back in the day. But that's cool.
I remember the old Sparkomatic stuff, man. You always start out with the Sparkomatic.
Oh, Sparkomatic sucks.
I always started out with the Sparkomatic. Some of the amp boosters and stuff weren't bad for the price, but most of their speakers and decks were garbage.
A couple people asking when is it? Midwest Gaming Classic. We're doing our panel on April 1st, 2 p.m. April 1st. So.
Or are we fools? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, April Fools. It's not an April Fool's joke. It's for real. Our April Fool's is Frank is going to be there. That's going to be the problem. He's the April Fool. Dick, are you a big fan of Star Wars Attack of the Clone Revenge of the Sith?
Not a big fan.
I don't know if there is any big fans of that. No, there probably is. I'm just playing. Red Hazy, I was tossing the football outside with my friends, and one of the guys inside ran out screaming and said, "Janet just showed her boobs!" And we all said, "Shut up, you lying!" Didn't she just have a kid or something?
I don't know.
We were talking about this at practice last week, and Jeremy, our guitar player, brought up that she just had her first child at like 50 years old or something like that. That's interesting to me. The only reason Janet did that was because she was trying to be irrelevant again, and her older brother still had more success than her at that point. Yeah, arguably you could say he still does.
Yeah, that was a little bit removed from the Velvet Rope. Just kind of her last big thing.
Yeah. Yeah, she hasn't really done much since then, has she?
I don't know. I remember Velvet Rope being really good, though.
Yeah.
She looked good during it, too.
Well, yeah. What would you say, Janet or LaToya?
Oh, good God. I'll take Tito over Latoya.
Hey, man, Tito ain't that bad, you know?
Hey, man, Tito ain't that bad, you know?
Oh, man. Linus Tech Tips talked about Jellyfin last week, which is a fork of MB, which is a Plex-like system. So it's basically a server is what it is. That probably for music is what you're saying. Evil Dan says I pushed that car all the way back to school and that sucked. Did you do it by yourself? Like one of those deals where you open the front car door and you're pushing it and you got the steering wheel?
Which car are we talking about? Evil Dan had like 20 fucking cars in high school.
He did.
Jesus. There was like 1 week he had 4 different cars.
Yeah, it'd be like, because he used to pick us up to go to take us to school, and it was like, oh, what's this today, dude? He used to, I remember Evil Dan would be like, he had one car that would talk, like, you'd open the door and be like, the door is ajar. And he'd be like, it's not a jar, dude, it's a door. He'd like,
Classic. Classic.
Oh, man. My friends had to get the biggest and sounded like their trunk was gonna fall off. Oh, the tube.
That's what mine did. It didn't have a tube though.
The trunk just fell off. Batman's still here, watching the chat cave. Sake Hump says, "Do you think Michael Jackson looks different up in heaven without the plastic surgery?" I suppose so. I would think if you're a believer of heaven or whatever, you look however you want there, right? I don't know how that heaven stuff works.
All I know is it's not too far away.
Heaven isn't too far away.
And then we're getting closer to it every day. Who was that? That was Ted Nugent, wasn't it? That was like Damn Yankees.
Oh, maybe.
I don't remember.
I didn't know Damn Yankees that well.
Don't mind me, lady. I'm just gonna drink your shit. I'm gonna drink your shit. Have a good day. Oh wait, how you doing? I'm gonna eat your crackers too.
Do all the pictures move like that?
Yes,
all the photos move.
They do. And like if you do Revelio, some of them will move separately as well.
Oh, okay. Like it'll trigger a different movement?
Yeah.
I don't know what I would think if pictures were like that in real life. I mean, I guess they could be anymore. You just get an LCD screen.
Doesn't some of that stuff takes like 15 pictures at a time or something, and you can make it slightly move or something.
Yeah. They've got like 3D screens now that you can like, and the picture moves in those.
Mm.
Have you seen those 3D screens? Like, you've seen them at like the casino, right? Like there's 3D screens and they look 3D right when you're there.
Sure.
They just do that with the picture technology. Wardrobe malfunction. Right. Yeah, dude. I don't think it was a wardrobe malfunction.
That was Warrant. Warrant with heaven. All right.
Oh, good call.
Fair enough.
Good call, Freak of Four. Rest in peace.
She's my cherry pie. Put a smile on your face. 10 miles wide. Boy, me and my stepbrother just wore that tape out.
I remember. I like the song too, but it was a good tune. I heard at the casino the other day, "Let's Get Rocked" for the first time in like 20 years.
God. Do you want to get rocked?
And I was like, I still remember the lyrics and stuff. I was like, wow, I must have liked this better than I thought. It's produced interesting. It sounds like a hip hop song almost, the way they produced it, like the way the drum beat is, and
yeah. Well, I think he, Mutt Lang. I think he's the guy who did that. He did Hysteria.
Yeah.
And he got so much grief for the drums being out of phase and shit that I think he just went all in on trying to make it sound,
perfect or
as big as he could.
Yeah.
And all that.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Pretty much cracking at the 3 broomsticks. I'm gonna have to...
Evil Dan says your car at McDonald's. What?
You had to push the car through the drive-thru. I think he was talking about.
Oh, right. I see. Dick, Candyman is inside your basement talking your dreams. Says Nick Sanford.
All right.
Candyman.
Ooh, I got a stylish informal school uniform.
Here's life advice from GamePro Delta. Never boil hot dogs. Good way to get ambushed by a crazy coal miner. Okay.
All right.
That must be a My Bloody Valentine reference, I think.
I'm not a fan of boiled hot dogs anyway, so that works.
Do you like any kind of hot dog?
I do like turkey dogs or these chicken sausages. I'll fry them up.
Oh, so if you, or on the grill kind of thing.
I'll make like this pasta thing where I don't do much of a sauce really, just more like a butter and Parmesan and some garlic and some stuff like that, some bow tie pasta, and then some like red peppers and mushrooms and onions, and then fry up a couple chicken sausages, throw in there.
Yeah.
Works pretty well.
Rudin says, I love the Def Leppard song Let's Get Rocked. I was really into that whole album, Adrenalize. Yeah, you know what? It's funny because I remember Boots bought that and he was excited and he was like, listened to it a few times, like, I don't know about this album. And I liked it. I liked the Let's Get Rocked a lot. I would play it over and over again. I remember playing it for my dad a few times and he was like, yeah, this is alright.
What's the difference between a turkey and Def Leppard? A turkey has 2 drumsticks. That's pretty great.
That's a good one.
Great, Saki Hope. Pretty good.
I like that. Def Leppard is a badass band. They sometimes.
If it wasn't for 2 Steps Behind, man.
They lost me so
Last
much.
Action Hero fucked Def Leppard. After that, they've never been the same band since.
Well, they just were like, oh, we can make money on a ballad. Let's just do all ballads now. And
yeah.
It's like the cereal, like, oops, all ballads.
2 Steps Behind, man. That was the death of Def Leppard.
Didn't they do something with like Bryan Adams or something? And
yeah, they've toured with them a few times and stuff.
They did that big song for like Robin Hood or something, where it was like the Def Leppard singer and Adams and
yeah.
Man,
I can't remember what it was.
They played the heck out of it. Yeah, man, the Batman is watching the chat cave. We appreciate that, Batman. Watch my boys beat the game. Well, not beat but play the game. I mean, this is a long game, dude. Dick Boots is playing, by the way. This ain't me today. I'm hands free.
That's right. Giving Dan B a chance to
Yeah, I get to shine on
Get
them.
back to his comedic roots.
You guys got so many belly laughs today.
Proving to be trickier than I had anticipated.
Evil Dan says, boiled hot dogs are great. What do you want?
Gross.
I don't mind boiled hot dogs, but there's better ways to make it.
I like to have a bit of crunch on them, man. A little crisp, a little sear on them.
I like a sear. I like
flavor in there.
I like sear on meat in general. Like you wouldn't boil a steak, right?
Yeah.
You wouldn't boil a. I mean, you might boil a chicken, I guess. Not that good though. Boiled chicken's awful. Not that great.
Let's see. I gotta finalize my wand here.
A guy gets his head dunked into a pot of boiling hot dogs until his face starts peeling in that kill. Okay. I think I remember that, actually. Dick, you have an amazing face!
Yep, that's what they tell me.
It's... I mean, I am in awe of it sometimes, Dick's face. Sometimes I'm like, what is that on his face?
Do I want a notched wand?
Evil Dan says, I like the Three Musketeers song. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of, the Three Musketeers. Like Joe Elliott and Adams and,
How intriguing.
who
I
knows?
can't remember who else was on there. It was like Richard Marx or some shit.
Yeah,
I can't remember who the other
yeah.
guy was.
Was that the Everything I Do?
I do
it for
Yeah, I
you.
think so.
Curious indeed.
Oh, you get to pick your wand.
Yep.
Get that janky one. That one right there. That's a cool looking.
There's a notched one.
I like the notched wands. For her pleasure. Notched for her pleasure.
Ooh. Ooh, we get some dusty pink. That's the last thing you want on Valentine's Day, folks, is some dusty pink.
Some people are just
Make you out here all night.
dude. Some people are just happy with any pink. They don't care if it's dusty.
Put some water on that shit.
You better clean that. Clean it before you wrap it. Ash brown, honey brown, twisted.
How intriguing.
Alright, I gotta shit or get off the pot here. I'm gonna figure out what I want to do here.
Odds with a hooker was named Honey Brown.
I kinda like this
The
one.
stalk. It looks like a.
Curious indeed.
It kind of looks like a stalk of asparagus.
A little bit.
13 1/4 inches. That's about the right
Oh,
size.
you can...
How intriguing.
Oh, you can make the length.
Oh. There we go. We can go all the way down to 9.5.
Whoa. It's about right for me.
How far can we go? We can go 14.5. Damn, we're in... we're in Hughes territory.
That's funny.
How
Did you see that Ron Jeremy?
Oh, I saw they put him in the hospital or whatever it was.
Yeah, he can't stand trial because his brain is too far gone.
That was convenient.
Yeah.
All they need to do is bring him to trial and have a naked judge up there. I bet you he'll become confident real fucking quick.
All of a sudden, he just wakes up out of his stupor.
Yeah.
His penis flies out of his.
My penis cannot lie, Your Honor.
Order in the court. That's the Robin Hood song, says Chum. Oh, so it's not the Three Musketeers song.
How intriguing.
The actor in that scene had bits of plastic on his makeup for that scene. None of his co-stars would eat lunch with him the day they filmed it. Yeah, I could see why. I think GamePro Delta's talking about My Bloody Valentine. Oh, yeah, he Dick, are you scared of Candyman inside your dreams?
Ah,
Says Nick Sanford.
I am. I so am.
exceptionally rare. And a card with a strong
So
sense of
am.
initiative.
Candyman's coming for your dreams, dude. The Candyman's coming. The Dusty
Well, come on, buy the damn thing.
What do you think?
Evil Dan says, my bad.
How's this game so far? It's not bad. It's not horrible.
Is it Harry Potter and like Grand Theft Auto? Is it that, or is it not like that open-ended?
It hasn't been that open-ended nearly that yet. From what I understand, it opens up, but like it's you can tell it's just kind of going through the paces right now, kind of showing you everything, teaching you everything.
It's a really long tutorial, basically.
Basically, yeah.
The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
But then I take it once you get everything going, it's open world, and then you got missions you can do and all these things.
Right.
Selective. This will be an excellent match indeed. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger.
On Valentine's Day it will, but with the 5-knuckle shovel, baby.
The bond between a man and his wand is...
Wonderful, Mr. Ollivander. I'll let you get to it. Do
Can you-
come and see me again if
Can you pick, like, your
further assistance.
gender and your all that, like when you create your character?
Yeah, you can. It offers you a fair amount of stuff. Not as much as I thought it would, but
I just wonder because, like, okay, like this guy has a voice of like a male. Like
yeah,
a
and there's
female,
like 5 or 6 different voice modulations you can do.
Okay.
Supposedly there's a trans character in the game somewhere.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And then obviously they're trying to
Smooth some stuff over.
They're trying to be like, we built all this shit in Florida. We can't just go ahead and tear all that shit down, you know? So they're trying to make the best of it they can, I suppose.
Yeah.
Alright, now I need to visit the Magic Neep.
Order in the cart. You're all held in contempt. I'll hold you in contempt, baby.
They got that Melissa Rauch doing the judge on that new Night Court reboot.
Yeah, I've heard interesting things about that one.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen it yet either. There's
She's quite fetching though.
oh,
I'll
yeah.
say that.
The only person, I mean, they got that Dan Fielding back.
Yeah,
He's basically
John Larroquette.
yeah. He's basically the glue that holds the two together. But yeah, I don't know too much about it. I've seen a couple clips here and there. But I've seen some discussions on it, you know, on Facebook or whatever. And people are like, either they hate it or they love it. Like, it's interesting.
Yeah.
A simple solution to avoid Candyman. Say Tony Todd 5 times in a mirror, and he'll simply appear and say, what? In case you guys didn't get that joke, Tony Todd's the guy who plays Candyman.
Ah.
Breaking news, the Energizer Bunny arrested, charged with battery.
Oh boy.
Nightbot! Keep it up! Keep it up! Oh, Evil Dan says, shut the F up, Nightbot. F you, Nightbot! Nightbot responds, error, joke not found.
I've got 2 peanuts. One was assaulted.
That's the best joke ever. I like that water. Can you get in the water?
How do you know when a joke becomes a dad joke?
How?
It becomes apparent.
Yeah.
What do you ask? Can I go in the water?
Oh.
Oh, yes, I get a little dip.
I just want to see the mechanics of the water. How?
Press S3 to L3 to go faster.
Oh. Well, that's not bad water.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I've seen worse.
See if I can go down. Oh, reveal thyself, water!
I like how you're not wet.
Well, I'm hydrogen and oxygen. I got 2 atoms of hydrogen and 1 of oxygen.
I guess wizards' clothes don't get wet, right?
Oh, they got the spell. They got spells for that shit.
Yeah. Water repellio or whatever.
What have we got in here? I need to figure out how to open these.
Yeah, what do you got to do to open a chest?
I don't know.
Repair.
It's got to be something that makes it glow.
Yeah.
Was that the reveal?
Yeah. I don't know.
It's so funny how he waves it like, oof. He's just... Evil Dan says, she's hot AF. Which is way better than when she was Bernadette.
Indeed.
I don't know who Bernadette is, but...
From Big Bang Theory.
Oh, never watched it. Well, I've seen an episode or two, but it just wasn't for me. Some fans pulled a prank on Tony after convention once. Thus, his response was, "What?" Or was it like, "What? What? What do you want?"
For the new 5th year. I take it that's you then.
I like Tony Todd in the Night of the Living Dead '90s remake. Yeah, Tony Todd played the news announcer, right?
I'm choosing
In that one.
big adventure.
The guy on TV, basically, right? If I remember right.
Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way. And this
Or
is
did he
my
play the...
magic needle. I keep the cards out here because I like a good chat.
Maybe he was in the cabin. I don't remember. You're in water like from the toilet? Urine? Urine? Urine water?
Oops, Stuart.
Good news, Danny boy. The Batman's not only going to make a Batman versus Dan B, but it's going to be Batman versus the Game Beaters.
Oh, look out.
Ooh. Batman, by the way, you guys, Batman's channel, he makes cartoons. Like comic book cartoons on his channel. And he's building up to this big Batman versus Dan B Game Beaters thing.
Better go and find
So,
Nice.
yeah. Not a cartoon. Well, what is it? Like a comic? What would you call it?
Damn, this shit's expensive, man.
It's like a video comic, right? You got like comic panels, and it's in video form. I guess it's not animated, so you can't call it a cartoon. Kind of a comic, right? Tony was Ben in Night of the Living Dead remake 2 years before he played Candyman. He played his fair share of pranks with mirrors on the set of the ladder. Yeah, that would be funny. He seems like a pretty good-natured guy. Evil Dan says that's awesome. No, he was the main guy. The woman is the main star, but he comes to the farm in a truck. Okay. Yeah, at first I was thinking he was the guy who was like the newscaster at the opening, but then I thought about it. It's like, okay, he's like the dude in the yeah, because he's huge. He's a huge dude.
I officially have all of my supplies. Excellent. Did you get what you needed for my sister?
He's like
I did.
towering over people.
So I suppose the world is our oyster now.
I suppose so. The world is our oyster. You know, your Slytherin badge looks like the White Sox.
Oh.
What is this? Oh
Well,
wow.
that's no good. Oh, now I gotta remember how to fight. It's been a while. I might die a couple times here, folks.
It's okay. Do you know how many times I've died on Game Beaters? Dick, my bathroom smells like Chinese food tonight. Dick's preoccupied. He's got to get.
All right.
He's got to get this troll.
Are we weakening him at all?
Yes, you're weakening him.
We'll wear it out eventually.
So you got spider sense, basically.
All I'm gonna do is dodge.
Yeah, you're just dodging and hitting them. Whoa.
Man, he got me
He got a
there.
good ancient magic throw.
Damn it.
What was that?
A taste of our medicine.
Nicely done.
I was trying to get you to use R1.
Yeah, I did it.
Okay. Got him. That did some good damage. I lost count on how many times you died, bro. Batman. You took the perfect opportunity, dude. One of the teens in Night of the Living Dead 1990 was played by Bill Butler, who also got killed by Jason, Leatherface, and Freddy in 2 movies and TV series, respectively. That's funny. Like, so Bill Butler's like, what do you do for a living, Bill? Oh, I get killed in movies. Oh, this troll's hurting. Past the halfway mark. Man, your friend kind of doesn't really do much.
That's right, you lumbering lads. He's faltering. A few more hits should do the job.
Huh. Oh! You almost got him, though. You got him on the ropes. So. Yeah, just keep grabbing stuff and throwing it at him. That's what hurts him the most. Although he's about toast now. There you go.
Alright!
L1 or R1.
Oh yeah, the
Finishing move.
the story, the gist of the beginning is that you can see and interact with some sort of ancient magic that no one really knows about.
Goodness.
Okay.
A second troll. Did you
And there's a
know
goblin
fully grown
that's
trolls
creating all kinds of
by
havoc.
themselves?
It's all a bit of a blur,
Like
to
a
be honest.
Voldemort
Merlin's
powerful goblin.
And you're kind of a Harry Potter type that has a special ability that no one understands
Bit
yet.
of an understatement.
That makes
Like
sense.
that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed.
You see the
perhaps
dumbass that shoots the
wouldn't
gas
mind
pump?
helping make things better than they
Did you
were.
talk about Bill Butler?
Singer.
Bill did makeup effects,
And
which
then,
led him
again.
to calling Kane Hodder's Stinky Voorhees on the set due to how bad he thought the Kane suit smelled.
Oh, well, that's kind of cool.
A moment if you
What happened?
I gotta
go and
repair
see
the
what he wants.
damage.
Oh.
Let's see, do this.
Leviosa.
Go to the Scriven Shaft.
Lumos. Repair.
That's
Do you ever been to the Scriven Shaft over there?
no, can't say I have.
Oh. Wonder what they sell there. Scrivens?
Probably won't let me go in there until I fix all this stuff.
Yeah, you probably got to
Oh,
do.
maybe not.
Oh, there's a thing in there.
What is this?
Cats and...
I'll go fix the stuff later. I got some pussy to pet.
It's purring.
I'm gonna pet your toe. I'm an equal opportunity pussy petter.
I thought you were supposed to leave sleeping pussy lie, but okay.
Take you. Wait, no. Alright, fine.
Batman says I might do WWE videos and Mario videos. You should, dude.
Indeed.
That'll get you some... You get a different audience. Speaking my language, Bat, says Evil Dan.
Oh, come back to this.
Scriven Shaft Cats.
I stuff that's meant.
Those boxes there? Is that something you could repair? Well, wish I had that spell when I was. Just after every practice, just be like, yeah, put that shit away. WWE videos have done big numbers for my channel. Yeah, I would think that would be the way to go. I would think that if you're into WWE, that's a great niche to get into. I mean, I can see where it works for Rudin, especially because he's got footage that's fairly exclusive. But if you're making like WWE comics or whatever, that could be cool.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah. Did they ever make like WWE comics back in the day? WWF comics? Comic books? Search that bag.
My man won't search his bag, baby.
Where does he get all those wonderful toys? It's gonna be the same as my videos. Batman. Yeah, yeah.
Where's the last thing to fix?
Do it up, Batman. I'll check it out.
What are you up to now?
No good.
Speaking of Batman, did you see the trailer for the new Flash movie?
I did.
And it's got Keaton Batman in it, and
I did. That was probably my favorite of the Super Bowl commercials, I suppose, was seeing that.
Oh, yeah.
That was badass.
Yeah. I'm not such a fan of Ezra Miller, but like the rest of the movie, like, is like, well,
yeah.
I might
Ezra's a bit of a shit human. I could see how they, I know they wanted to get away from it, but
they need to do it though.
Yeah, it's too much continuity. It needs.
Yeah.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Take this tea for my trouble.
Been really getting into old ECW. That shiz was raw. Right on, Evil Dan. I watched a little documentary on Macho Man last night. It was like a 5-minute documentary, and it was just about the way he speaks. And they were like talking about that's how he really talks. He's like, they were saying how like everybody has like a Macho Man impression also.
Oh yeah. Give me a number 3 combo with Coke, please. No mustard.
There you go. And they were talking about like when he was just normal, he talked like that, and it was just dialed down. He'd be like, so yeah, I got it go to the store.
So yeah, I got this rash cream. I just want to buy it on the down low. Take a couple Slim Jims too.
And then like when it was time to come out wrestling, he'd just crank it up, and he'd be like, "Oh, it's time. Okay, well then I'll go to," and he just cranks up the. But he said that was actually him. Like people would come up and be like,
"Hey, Stephanie McMahon, you want to hear my pillow talk? How are those 16-year-old boobies doing?"
I guess people would come up to him and be like, you can turn off the Macho Man now. And he'd be like, this is me. I just, like that's how he talks.
I don't know. Let's see, what's going on here? Now, as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes. And thanks for what you did today. Fuck yeah, I'll take your robes.
That's very generous of you. It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
He's an eccentric gentleman.
Today. Take your time.
Glad rags wizard wear.
Maybe he falls on hard times. He has to get a telemarketer job. Oh yeah, let me save you on your long distance cars, long distance calls. Thanks for calling Geico. I can save you 15% or more. Give me 15 minutes. Oh yeah.
Snap into savings.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Oh man. Batman says, yeah, me and Flash was filming that movie. That's why Batman went missing. Oh, okay. That's why you were gone for 2 years. I get it. I saw Ben Affleck's in that movie too, and then they had like the motorcycle from the you see Batman from the Nolan movies as well in that trailer if you watch close. We need a break from animated Batman movies anyway. It's time to cast a proper successor to the Kevin Conroy. You know, I thought Diedrich Bader does an okay job. He plays Batman in the Harley Quinn series. So he sounds pretty good. He can do a pretty good job.
Let's see. You like the Flash TV series on CW? My son was into it, so I was into it for a little bit. That police lieutenant guy was from 6 Feet Under, which I was a big fan of. So that was cool to see. I don't know. I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was like groundbreaking or anything.
Evil Dan says that dude was insane. He got his character from Charles Manson. Not totally though. So he just stole, like, part of the Macho Man was Charlie Manson. Maybe just some of the intense looks or something. I would guess.
Who was?
He's saying Macho Man was part Charlie Manson.
Oh yeah, hey Beach Boys, come over here. Let's play some music. We'll play some tunes, Dennis Wilson.
Bet you guys didn't know that Charles Manson was a Beach Boy for a little while.
Oh yeah, him and Dennis were pretty tight there for a little while.
They released I think there was 2 songs in the Beach Boy catalog that Charlie wrote. Hey girls, you know you might want to kill some people for me if that's okay.
I didn't kill Sharon Tate.
Props to Mark Hamill for not wanting to continue as a Joker without Kevin. It's like when the Three Stooges disbanded after Larry Fine retired. You know, but the Three Stooges did move on without Curly, right? They did the Shemp thing for a while. Although Shemp might have been first, and then Curly came, and then Shemp came back, something like that.
There was some shenanigans, if I remember right.
Yeah.
Student, take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
Oh, you need
Aaron
to
Paul?
release-
When did he get into this?
Let's go.
You're breathing pretty hard there, buddy.
Did they see us?
Butt beer.
I don't think so.
Wish I could pull off one of them big old stovetop pipe hats.
Yeah? You
It'd be pretty
might.
cool. It'd be heavy as shit though. You wouldn't be able to move around and all that.
Slash has to do
I'm
it.
thinking about getting one of these though. Kind of one of these like derby looking things.
Yeah, the cap.
Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
That could work.
I might could pull one of those off.
I watched something the other day with Slash in it where it was recent, and I'm like, he used to wear that hat everywhere. He can't go out without that hat.
Yeah.
But maybe that's how he just puts his hair back and nobody recognizes him without the hat, right? Like,
Might be good for him. He can just go out in public. No one freaking knows any different, you know?
that might be a wig under that. He might just take that off. He's bald.
Maybe.
But a bit is on me.
He ain't telling anybody, that's for sure. So I bet it's fucking perfect for
In
him.
on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Oh, I think this is that trans character.
Oh, maybe.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say,
I've never seen a picture of
in
it.
Hogsmeade, that's never happened before. Something's not right. The
All
only
right,
groups
then.
we usually have to deal with.
I tell you, all of the homemade butterbeer stuff is the most disgusting stuff. Oh.
Dude, what is butterbeer made out of?
Was that
It's-
the dog I saw leaving just now?
Is it butter? Do they use milk?
It's usually like butterscotch or something.
Oh, okay.
And then there's usually like a seltzer,
Greatly improved.
and then like it's every time I've always had what someone's tried to make it, it's just this syrupy mess that's just.
Theatrics? I'm not here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying.
Evil Dan says the eyes and the way he talks.
A quick word.
If you watch the Macho Man biography, it says it in that. Oh, right on.
I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be.
Oh, wow.
Let's take our galleons elsewhere.
Get your galleons out of here.
Here forever.
Your galleons are no good here. You're no good, scallywags.
Keep your wands in your pants.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Okay, then.
Trolls?
Am I scared of Candyman in my dreams? I never have nightmares.
Never?
Well, not never, but it's been a long time since I've had one. I'll probably have one tonight. Thanks, Nick.
Yeah.
Nah, kid.
Candyman will be there.
But no, I never. You know what really pisses me off is every now and again I'll have a dream about fucking Hardee's.
Oh no.
Like I'm in a fucking Hardee's store and I'm fucking working or some shit, and it's like a weird fucking thing, like nothing's working right. I hate that dream. I have it like maybe every few months.
Yuck, dude.
4, 5, 6 months.
That sucks.
Yeah, I hate that. But I don't really get nightmares. I don't dream all that much either, and I just don't remember them, at least. You know?
Yeah.
But, yeah, old lady boots, she'll start dreaming, and she'll start talking in her sleep and shit, and having, like, conversations and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? What are you talking about? And just, like, just turn right over and start snoring again.
Like you don't know she's sleeping kind of thing? And
yeah, because it's like, you know... She'll just suddenly like, why is the door open? Or like, you know, I didn't cook that sausage or some shit like that. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's funny.
That is random. Batman says the Batman and Flash got into it on set.
Hey, baby. You see what I did to that ogre out there? I'm going to take this here. What do you think of that? All right, fine.
You can eat your muffin. I'm looking at this picture. It's
You just keep looking at that table there, I guess.
This is my boyfriend in this picture. Larry was the straight man of the Three Stooges, and that's why Moe didn't want to continue without him. That makes sense. I guess Larry was the straight man. I never even thought about that. What does buttermilk taste like? Butterscotch and seltzer? Might as well mix the former with root beer. Oh, it all sounds gross. Evil Dan says, I have nightmares about working at Walmart.
I'm certainly glad Serona was there.
Matrix, I haven't had nightmares since I was a kid. They were all about getting abducted by aliens at the schoolyard and tested as they put the microchip up my nose. Luckily, it was just a nightmare and not something that really happened, and I repressed. You hope so, anyway.
Suppose so.
I mean, does your butthole hurt after when you woke up?
I mean, them aliens are coming. Them aliens are coming. They've probably already been here.
Don't you think that's all the stuff we've been shooting down as aliens?
I mean, they probably already chipped Matrix, so...
I mean, that one was shot down in Cumtown, Alaska. Nightbot says, Doc, you gotta help me. I'm addicted to Twitter. Doc says, I don't follow you. No, I used that joke the other day. I didn't steal from Nightbot, I swear. That's funny, though. Nightbot be stealing my jokes. Freak 4F you, Nightbot. He's taking Evil Dan's spot. Quest complete.
Alright, I'm probably at a good spot to
save up.
To maybe be done here.
Yeah.
My controller's probably going to go jank here in a little bit. These PS5 controllers, man, they don't hold charge very long.
Yeah. We could go to Q&A here.
Indeed. Alright.
Did you save everything you need to do?
Yeah, there's auto saves and
everything.
everything.
Okay.
I'm sure it's fine.
Alright. Well, let's head over to the Q&A time. Q&A time. You ask, we answer. Or we can just call this BS time if you guys got no questions. BS with you for a little bit.
Indeed. I didn't get a chance to talk to you, you magnificent bastards, all that much tonight. So.
Oh, you're wearing a Harry Potter shirt. I didn't even realize that.
Yeah. This was on PS5.
Yeah. He brought over his PS5 just to play this for you guys.
That's how committed I am to you, the people. How much chance does Sami Zayn have been beating the tribal chief? Oh man, about 1 in... Oh, I don't know. What's the chance of getting struck by lightning? that's about what I think.
Evil Dan says none.
It might be an entertaining match though, with all the, all the blizz blaz that's going on with it and everything. It might be entertaining.
The aliens don't bother invading. They're too busy pointing at us and watching us from their saucers and laughing. That wouldn't shock me.
Till a couple got too close and got shot down over Cumtown, Alaska.
If you're gonna take a shot, take it over Cumtown.
I know it, man. All that snow, you don't know. You don't know what's what. There's no real life beat 'em and eat 'em going on out there in Cumtown, Alaska. People don't know. That snow is a good camouflage. What game or games are you and Dick Boots looking for at the MGC? Dan B, you got any grails you're looking for?
I'm still on the lookout for a PC Engine or a TurboGrafx 16. If I can find it.
You're looking for a complete in box, though, yeah?
It doesn't have to be complete. Just decent. Just one that I know isn't going to jank out on me. Doesn't have to be complete in box.
I don't know if there's any. I don't really collect. So, there's not really anything I'm looking for. I mean, if somebody happened to have the Breath of the Wild vinyl soundtrack, I might spring for that. But yeah,
that Tears of the Kingdom was announced. Did you see the trailer for that?
I saw they dropped the trailer. I haven't seen the trailer yet.
It looks pretty good. I mean, it looks.
Are they still going with May for the drop date?
Yes. Yeah. And it pretty much, I mean, there's no significant upgrade in the graphics or anything like that. It's just, here's more of this game.
Yeah, and there's, some more mechanics involved and stuff. It's still going to be great.
Oh, of course.
It's still going to be great.
What do you think about, the big talk is the price increase, 70 bones. And people are like, it's the first time Nintendo's done this, which is, I don't think it is. Nintendo put out Earthbound back in the day for 70 bones.
Yeah.
But they're saying, and Nintendo basically said, like, we're going to charge that because we can.
Well, yeah, because people are still paying $60 for the first one.
Yeah.
And it's like 4 years old.
Yeah.
Maybe even older than that. What was it, like 2017, something like that? I think it's like 5 years old or some shit at this point.
I mean, it doesn't bother me that they raised the price. I mean, people are going to buy it or they won't. Like, it's not that...
Yeah, I mean, I'm still going to buy it.
Well, yeah. I mean, I know people have trouble making ends meet and all that, and it's tough out there for a pimp these days, but, like, can't afford it, don't buy it. That sends a message. That
That's
Nintendo
true.
won't be able, and they won't do that again.
The free market is supposed to, the free market is supposed to root that shit out. It just takes too long.
Right.
That's the problem with free market. It just takes a long time.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Dick, what'd you eat for dinner?
Is it true Boots' favorite game, Leisure Suit Larry? I don't know if that's my favorite game. I was a big fan of him back when I was like 13, 14.
Speaking of Leisure Suit Larry, Slayer tipped me off today and got me every single Leisure Suit Larry game for $1.
Nice! I'd buy that for $1.
I got all the early ones and
nice.
the 2 new ones.
Nice. We might have to have some Leisure Suit Larry here on this channel again.
Yeah.
Nice. What's your favorite Janet Jackson song?
Can I say Scream? The one that she did with Michael Jackson?
I actually sort of like the Velvet Rope stuff. my ex-wife at the time was really into it, and so I got into it a little bit. Yeah, I don't know if I have a favorite Janet Jackson song.
Her early stuff, maybe.
Nah, it'd be the mid to the late stuff, I think.
Okay. Did you answer what did you eat for dinner tonight, Dick Boots?
I haven't had dinner yet.
Oh, look at that. You had a Dr. Pepper for dinner.
Yeah, that's right. I had a Dr. Pepper for dinner. I had a half Coke, half root beer. If you believe the conspiracies.
I had a cheeseburger, no bun.
I might get some Taco Bell after, though. Those $2 burritos, man, those things are fire. For $2.
I know a dude who, I was just talking to him earlier today, and he's like, I bought $40 worth of that last night. And
$40 worth of Taco Bell?
Yes.
And ate it all at once?
Yes.
Oh, good God. That's a...
Said he's got a stomach ache.
You're going to put $100 worth of damage in your toilet, man.
I know.
There you go.
That's what I wrote. Do you still have a butthole, dude?
Let's see. Anybody else grabbed a TOTK Collector's Edition?
I'm not sure what that is. The TOTK?
I'm not sure if I know what that is either.
Oh, that's the Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh.
The Collector's Edition is like $100 and something, $50 or something.
It comes with like a little figure. And
and maps and all sorts of stuff. It looks cool. I might do it. If I can find it, I might do it. I was thinking about that.
I'm not sure if I'll do that. I'll probably end up getting the compendium, whatever.
Yeah, because you did last time.
Yeah, and I didn't necessarily need it, but it was cool to have.
Yeah.
Lady Boots plays through it, and she likes having the book. So
they make a controller now. I don't know if it's jank or not, but I saw someone posted in a Facebook group that is programmable to put in any of the amiibo in. So like, so you can like, if you can, there's like a list online and you can like put in certain numbers and you can program the amiibo into it and get any amiibo you want.
Spiffy.
And set it up to like, you can just push a button and that amiibo will keep.
That's kind of cool. Some of them amiibos were quite useful.
Yeah. I bought like cards, amiibo cards, like because I didn't want to buy all these amiibo, but like you could buy a card set for like $20 that had all the amiibos in it. And it was pretty cool.
Indeed.
Honestly, if you can't afford $10, you got bigger problems. Yeah, I mean, I know everybody's in different financial situations, so I ain't gonna like bag on anybody for not being able to afford it. But yeah, like don't worry about video games if you can't afford that right now. I get it.
We've had $70 games since the Super Nintendo era. Mega Man X, 2, and 3 went for almost $80 in 95 and 96. Right. Due to the extra chips in the cartridge required.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, it's been happening for a long time. Just that's how it is. People charge what they want to charge, and if it sells, it does. If it doesn't, it goes on sale.
Have you played 20XX, the Mega Man like game, or 30XX?
No, I have not. But I'm up for any kind of Mega Man games.
Coke plus Sprite equals ginger ale? I
don't know about that.
I don't know about that. You know, back in my suicide making days, I don't know if that came out to ginger ale, but back at the Little League ballpark.
Yeah.
Give me that suicide. A little bit of everything.
Oh. I always thought that tasted like bubblegum. If you just put all the pops together.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, this is just...
It wasn't good. I mean, the key was to not add diet. Don't add Diet Pepsi.
Oh, no. Don't mix saccharin with real sugar.
Ginger ale plus rum equals a dark and stormy. Yes, it does. I'm pretty good with those.
Leisure Suit Larry stream would be fun. Yeah, we did one once for the NES version. B is a true year beekeeper. Well, I keep myself, so I suppose I am a beekeeper in some ways. I know a beekeeper.
That's deep. Deep.
I'm friends with a beekeeper. She keeps bees and like harvests the honey and stuff to make natural beauty products.
I'm subscribed to a channel. What's his name? It's something the Bee Man, and basically it's this guy who he's the guy you call when you got like a big bee infestation. He comes in and clears it all out and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So he'll have like videos of like crazy hives and shit like inside walls and all this and that, and he's clearing them all out. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah. This girl I know, she's a Native American. She's like a bee whisperer. She can like talk to them and get them to do stuff, and she's pretty awesome. I've seen her like just pick up like a handful and put them over here and do, like just.
Well, I've heard bees can, not necessarily communicate, but there's like a weird ESP thing that they they get attuned to your energy and all this.
Mm-hmm. I think that's how they do swarms and stuff as well. They're attuned to their own.
Matrix says I made my own amiibo coins.
Nice.
All right.
Have a bunch of amiibos. Every so often I think about collecting amiibos because I'll see like, oh, that Mega Man amiibo looks cool, or whatever. But I'm like, man, I don't need more garbage in my house. I already have so much. I already have so much crap.
That's why I don't really collect, because I've always been kind of minimalist. So yeah, I just
all that stuff you see over there, all these like Mario things and everything. Those were all gifts. I didn't buy any of that myself.
I mean, it's cool to see, but I mean, it's like someone else's kid. It's cool to see, but it's also cool to leave.
Yes.
So it's cool to leave it.
Really, you can buy it with the Amiibo program. That's what it says. It says you can program your own Amiibo into it. So, I'm not sure how they do it. I just saw it's on Amazon, and someone needs to do a review of it, really, to see if it does work.
Do you ever think about growing out your beard as long as you can? I've had my beard long a while back.
Mm-hmm.
And it just, it gets to a certain spot, and then it just doesn't want to grow anymore.
Mm.
And I don't know why I got rid of it. I don't know.
Mine grows out really straight, and I look very Amish after a while. Like, it comes, it just doesn't, I don't know.
You get suited for a bowl cut?
Yeah. It looks like a bowl cut down here, too. It's like, yeah, it just doesn't work for me. And it gets itchy, and I just don't want to take care of it.
Sure.
So I just try to keep it at one length, and if it gets too long, I shave it down, let it grow back. It's just the cycle I'm in. Starting to get some grays in here. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we're no spring chickens no more,
It is Evil Dan's birthday, by the way.
That is true.
The happy birthdays might have to be sung here.
That is true. That is true. That is true.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Evil Dan. Happy birthday to you. Wow. That was the best happy birthday Evil Dan's ever had.
And the Cardinals still suck.
Hallelujah. Evil Dan got put in Facebook prison today.
Oh man, he's aging us now.
That's him. That's not us.
That's right.
He's the old one.
He's the old one. He's the old coot.
He does have a couple years on us. Let's see here. I just bought some amiibos from a thrift store. I'm kind of regretting it, even though they were good deals technically.
Dad had a couple B boxes the last few years. Unfortunately, they died over the previous winter. Oh, that's no good. That's no good.
Oh yeah, that's.
Oh, what were you? I'm sorry, I kind of interrupted you there.
Oh no, I was just looking at. Red Hazy bought some at the thrift store, some amiibo, but he regrets it.
Wow.
Buyer's remorse.
There's still hood deals,
Hood deals. Mega Dan, 29. He's got a series called What's Hood, because he accidentally wrote What's Hood instead of What's Good once, and they've called it that ever since.
That's how. Oh man, threw up my mouth a little bit there.
Ooh.
Oh.
Talk about Mega Dan, he's throwing up.
I know it. Oh. That's how all the best shit happens, man, is by accident.
Yeah, I know. A lot of it does. A lot of it does. Happy birthday, Evil Dan. Look at all the love for Evil Dan.
Indeed.
Mega
Dan memes make me puke too. Yeah, well, there you go.
We like hopefully Megadan's at Midwest Gaming. He's always a good time to hang with. Happy birthday to you. You look like a monkey or a gorilla, and you smell like one too. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. We got 10 more minutes on the clock. Do we clock out early? What do you guys think? You guys want us here a little bit longer? We got some questions. My mom's boyfriend gets in Facebook jail all the time. Yeah, Evil Dan said something about well, we can't say it on the stream because we'll get demonetized and delisted.
Brother.
But he said something about pew pew to and then bury it.
Pew pew.
Put him in Facebook jail.
What can you do? Don't even know if you saw it or not, but I'd ask what your favorite holiday-themed horror movies are.
Oh, okay. Did you watch that new Santa?
That Violent Night?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was good. I mean, it basically tried to be Die Hard.
Oh, I didn't expect that.
There was quite a bit of Die Hard to it. So I mean, and there were some other tropes too. But it was good. I liked how David Harbour was basically just like, yeah, I'm Santa Claus. Like throughout the whole movie, it was just like there was some magic, you know, but it was all like, yeah, I'm Santa Claus. I'm Santa Claus, you know. And it's like not till the end where they start figuring out, oh, he actually is. It was good. It was good.
So it's like Santa Claus gets unhinged, basically, and
well, sort of, yeah. It's like, yeah, he's out delivering presents and gets to this house that's being robbed, and this little girl just happens to be in there that's not part of the family and all this, or well, she is part of the family, but she actually believes, and then somehow gets this walkie-talkie that she's able to talk to Santa, and he's going to leave, but he doesn't want the girl to get hurt, so he stays and kills all the people.
I see. Let's see. My favorite horror theme holiday movie, would Gremlins count? Gremlins 2. That's Christmas time.
I suppose Halloween.
Halloween's
classic.
good.
Can't hard to go wrong with that. No good Arbor Day horror movies. I mean, what's up with that? I mean, why can't you have a tree that just goes on a murderous spree? You know.
I really like my horror movies. I like are like comedy horrors, like Evil Dead, and I like things that like kind of cross pollinate the genres a little.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I don't know. Violent Night was filmed in my city. A friend asked me if I wanted to see it, and I mentioned it was filmed here, and he said, "Oh shit, never mind." How much was Hogwarts Legacy, Dick Boots?
With tax, it was 74 and change.
Oof. So more than about the same as
yeah, it's $69.99 and then $79.99 for the special edition.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
What do you get with the special edition? Anything?
Some sort of cape.
Oh,
and,
it's digital goods.
Yeah, it's nothing. Didn't seem like it was worth the extra $10.
Yeah. I always thought that's weird. Like, get the special edition and you get this blue cape, and you're like, okay, I probably won't even wear that. So what's the difference?
The Happening is an Arbor Day movie by Shyamalan, huh?
Oh,
The Happening. I don't know if I've seen The Happening.
Is that? I kind of like The Happening. Is that the one with Mark Wahlberg?
I didn't see anything after The Village.
I think The Happening was before The Village.
Oh.
If it's the one I'm thinking of, it's the Mark Wahlberg one where the plants take over the world. With Zooey Deschanel.
Oh.
I had to see it because of that.
Right? Oh, damn, he's showing his two colors. Zooey Deschanel. All right, I can get on board with that.
I used to be into her. I don't know so much these days.
Oh yeah, so you're not a fan of the Property Brothers?
I don't even know what that is. See?
See, yeah, it's a Property Brothers is like a home show HGTV thing.
Oh,
brothers,
okay.
It's two brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Deschanel is like either married or is dating one of them.
Okay. I watched New Girl and then kind of fell off that train at that point.
Yes Man was really good. She was good in that.
Yeah, she was. ATF and Evil Dan's Business. John Leguizamo was hilarious. The Super Mario movie had a trailer. Did you see that? The new trailer.
I saw it. I didn't see it though.
They redid the Super Mario theme from the cartoon.
Okay.
And they were like Mario's plumbing service, and it was like they did the whole rap and all this, and we're just advertising Mario's plumbing service, and so it was cool. It was done well. But they had a phone number you could call, and it says let's call it.
Well, all right.
It's actually located in New York.
Okay.
So if you call this phone number.
Thank you for calling Super Mario Brothers Plumbing. It's the mini Luigi. If you need service, please text us at the same number you just called. 92955 Mario. That's 929-556-2746.
And that's the number.
For just about any issues, wherever you live. House, condo, mansion. And we'll be sure to text you back right away, because at Super Mario Brothers Plumbing, we don't say let's wait. We say let's go. Oh, and check our website, smdplumbing.com. We're still working on it, so more updates to come. Bye-bye.
All right.
You gotta like that they I mean, that's actually Charlie Day, who plays...
oh, nice.
Yeah.
Does sound like him.
Yeah, he plays Luigi.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's cool. They brought up John Leguizamo, and I thought of Luigi, and had to go with that.
When are you gonna play more, Boots? Well, I don't know. You know, I'll probably play this at home, and maybe we'll revisit it, and we'll just start from wherever I happen to be in the game at the time. Maybe. We'll see.
There you go.
We'll see. Depends what kind of what kind of views we get. Maybe if people think it's horse shit, then we'll go back to our bread and butter. We're gonna go back to the bread and butter.
Yeah, we always do.
But I don't know. Maybe some point, before I finish it.
Heck yeah.
We'll have another one of these.
GamePro Delta agrees with Gremlins. That's cool. They're voiced by Frank Welker and Peter Cullen. Yeah, that helps, right? And then Howie Mandel as Gizmo. Yeah, Mark Wahlberg. Cool. I knew I had the right movie. Rudin called the number. Mine just saves. That was like the last number I called, so it's still in there. Called the number in Canada, didn't work.
It's because their toilets flow backwards.
In Canada?
Is that where is
That's
that?
Australia.
That's Australia.
It's the other side of the equator, so the toilet goes backwards.
I see.
One of the characters from Super Mario shows in the movie. They got the same actress from the series to reprise her. Yeah, so the commercial for this Super Mario Brothers thing is the lady who played Princess Peach in the cartoon, and now she's the woman who's like, "Call Mario Brothers Plumbing." Like she's like reading the.
Okay.
Yeah. So they worked it all out. You can tell this movie's gonna have all kinds of cameos and things like that.
That felt more. Your rendition felt more like Eddie Potts and Ghostbusters.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what I was going for.
Hi, Ghostbusters.
But because she's from New York too, and it's the New York thing going on. I haven't tried texting it yet, so I don't know about what happens when you text it. Charlie Day's Luigi. From Nightman to Luigi. Yeah, it makes sense, right? He's Green Man. Played the green guy. Silent Night, Deadly Fart is my... Oh, wait. Not Silent Fart, Deadly Fart. Silent Night, Deadly Night is my go-to favorite holiday horror movie. Sweeney Todd is my go-to Halloween horror movie. Right on. Tim Burton's Sweeney Todd. Same person or someone that sounded like her. Yeah. Anyway, I think we're about wrapping it up here.
I think so.
So
appreciate you sticking with us through this adventure. You know, we don't play these new games all that much, and but we thought we'd throw a curveball at you.
Plus, I mean, we put a poll up on Twitter and asked what we should play, and this is what won.
There you go.
So
we, you know,
try to be there for you guys.
That's right. You, the people.
Vote for Game Beaters in the next election.
That's right.
We're for the people.
Game Beaters for Johnson County Administrator.
All right, folks.
All right.
Have a good one.
Take care, all.
Later, folks.
Till next time.